You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. So read here and give to Mitchell. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop Bill made it the 46. 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Again, this is Mitchell. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play fake, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Mitchell. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Mitchell again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal. Decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
This is Henderson on second down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
May not have throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here's May again. Got for big yards on the right side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's still going at the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, I think I do after all these years. This is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the 1.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Trying to sneak May. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Drake May the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Brown now for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Brown on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
From the gun. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Sticking with Henderson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Trying to throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
He takes it himself. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st down, here's Lamar. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Christian Barmore with the play. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Running off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Jackson. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the results they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one to Williams out left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throw for Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. He already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the...
It connects on the deep shot. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 32-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10. At their own
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. This plays a design run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's May to the air. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a New England first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the Ravens' 48-yard line.
To throw, here's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Mitchell off the pistol give. Oh, he drops. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Lamar off the play fake. Rolling left, finds him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Made a throw it. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to not...
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And 10. Tight end going in motion right. Lamar out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. He could do it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. May now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
First down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
5. Here goes tonight.
May looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Crazy. Ready, what's up?
Third and long. They're going to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And this one spits out a little shy midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Man in motion, headed right. Play action now with Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for